Yo, 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 you too. What's good? It's the one and only HMBL Destin coming with another video. I just want to let y'all know, man, I'm proud to be back and I hope y'all ready for this video. Today, what we got is an important lesson for all of us, even not just younger people, not just older people, not just people our age, but younger people as well. Feel me? So, this topic is on credit and building credit and how to basically get the credit you want, or how to fix it, or how to just work on it and get to where you need to be. So financially, when it comes to buying a car, buying a house, and say you have money set aside but you need a loan, you got a good credit score so you could do that. Real quick, a disclaimer for the younger people. I feel we're at a disadvantage in our community as minorities especially, is that we're not taught about credit at a young age. And I feel like it's mainly because a lot of us have to be 18 in order to build credit, in order to get a credit card. So we're not really told about credit until it's kind of late. So let's get into how to learn how to build that credit and start planning for it at a young age, especially if you're watching this and you're not 18 yet. First things first, let's start with number one, which is, I kind of just mentioned it, between 18 and 21, that's kind of the time frame you want to start getting a credit card. And if you're between 18 and 19 though, I'd say there's one issue with being that age range. You want to make sure you have a stable income and you have just a stable job, because if you don't, you're most likely, you have a higher chance of getting declined. So just be aware of that. And if you're at an older age, older than 21, older than that age, you might find it harder to get approved as well if you never had credit and never had a credit card, just because you never established and you missed that time frame. So what you want to do is start up with a secured card. That's most likely what they're gonna tell you anyway, because what happens is you never built that credit and they're gonna want you to do that. And what that is you basically you have your set money that you put in to the credit card. It's your own money and you're kind of paying yourself off. So what I'd say is just solely use it for groceries, something that you're gonna pay right away anyway, kind of thing. And that's one way. So let's get into number two, which is the credit card scale. It's a point scale. So the point scale goes between 300 and 850. Anywhere above 690, I believe, is good credit. So you want to make sure you get to that point, so this way that's kind of where you want to be. The closer you are to 850, the better. It's hard to get above 800. I've noticed that. Like, I've been stuck under 800 for a minute now. I was close at one point, then I got a car, and now I'm just kind of building back up and trying to pay that loan off so I can get back up above that limit. So it's just a matter of slowly building. It's a process for sure. It's not gonna happen in a couple days. Of course, if you're first time credit and you're doing things like the right way, then it's gonna build fast and you're gonna notice. But after time, you'll notice so slowly it'll go back and forth a little, and it won't move as much once you get to that higher credit score. So number three, how to get a good credit score, and if you're just starting to build credit, how to do it. It's a process. So you mainly want to focus on your credit limit. So for example, you may be given $1,000 as your credit limit. I'm not saying it could be more, it could be less, and you want to get based off of that. So if you're using below the 30%, that's what you want to be at. Use anywhere below 30% typically, because then you're kind of building that credit. And if you ever do use more than 30%, pay it off right away to at least a little bit under the 30%, and then start slowly paying that stuff off. So once you get to that 30%, I basically suggest not using your credit card, just so you can build your credit. That's what I did when I turned 18. I didn't use my credit card honestly for a good 6 months. Then I started using it for gas slowly. Then I started using it for car parts, things when I had my older car. So that's just one way and one thing that you can do as well. So just one quick example to put it in a better way. If your credit limit is that 1,000, you want to lose 300 or less. You don't want to use anywhere more than that. This way you can build that relationship with the credit card company, whichever credit card you're with, and that will help you build and get good credit. And just start, if you're just starting off, it will help you not have a bad credit score, and it'll set you up for success. All right, so number 4, we have how to fix bad credit or a bad credit score. If you have a bad credit score, it's mainly because you're either in debt or you haven't been paying as much, or you've just been paying the limit. That's not the way to go, honestly. And you don't want to keep using your credit card. So the answer to this is just to stop using all your credit cards and to slowly pay it off, or pay it off all at once if you can, or pay a good portion, whatever you can, do that. And that's the way that's going to fix it, because then you're going to start fresh and you're going to start clean. Get rid of credit cards if you have multiple, and you'll start to see your credit get back up if you start fresh and just start using it for main things that you need, and having that will put you in a path for success with your credit score. Alright, so number 5, I kind of touched upon it in the last example. What you want to do is you don't want to have more than 2 credit cards. You want to have at least 1. And if you feel like it's an emergency and you need to, you can have 2 and you just need it and just use it for emergency purposes. But honestly, I just have 1. I just have 1, honestly. You can have 2 and then just not use it, and that will help you because it will increase your credit limit. And basically, your 30% would be higher because you have 2 credit cards. So that's just a complex way of kind of, beating the system. You'll have 2 credit cards, one that you're not using and one that you're using. And just keep track of your spending, keep track of your balances, and make sure you're paying more than just the minimum. So yeah, and that's pretty much all I have for today though. So I hope you guys kind of got to process that, and you get to use these different examples or use these different things to help you. Overall, these are just some good things I thought you guys should know, some basic things as well. And it's something that as a kid and as a young adult, I was never taught until it wasn't too late, but it would have cut it close if I never even decided to open up a credit card at 18. Like, I was like 4 months into being 18, and I was like, I went to the bank and I was just like, I'm just gonna get a credit card because I was offered it anyway. My mom was kind of iffy about it. She didn't want me to do that early, but I did it. I took the risk, and it honestly was the best decision I made. It built my credit. I think if I didn't start that early and if I didn't make that risk, I would not have the credit score that I have right now. And I hope this helped you all, and especially the young people out there that never really got taught this. And that's pretty much it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you guys need any other information, any other help, and you need help figuring out a specific situation with credit. Let me know. I could help you. And yeah, just like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next video.